Hey, my name's Nick. I'm with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida. We are the #1 Class B dealership in this beautiful state of Florida. And we are number 3 in the wonderful United States of America. We sell more Class B vans than almost anybody else. We are on track to be number 2 here in the next couple months. No promises, but we are trying really, really hard. To dethrone number 1 would be really hard, but we're working our way up. All we do all day, every day are vans, Class B RV. That's all we service, all we work on, all we clean, all we sell. All of our people know everything there is to know about Class B vans. And we also deliver free anywhere in the United States. So we are delivering these every day all over this country that people are calling us and we're sending them to them, or we fly them into Florida and they pick out the RV of their dreams. We have over 100 Class B vans in Gainesville, all in one location, new, used, everything, all in one place. But you're probably watching this saying, Nick, I've heard you say that 1,000 times, and I see something behind you that I've never seen before. You are correct. I have been doing this 20 years. I like to think that I know, I've seen every van, I've been in every van, I know about every van. A couple months ago, I was introduced to this brand new company called Noovo. They had to teach me how to say it because it's called Noovo. In French, it means like new innovation. And it's something I've never seen. It is a ProMaster chassis, but not just any ProMaster chassis. It is a ProMaster chassis with a super duper high roof. So if you look at it, it kind of, someone said it looks like Frankenstein. Someone else said it looks like Kid and Play, you know, the one with the big afro. It looks big, right? It's not that much bigger than a regular ProMaster. It is exterior, almost right at just under 10 feet tall. But this is the kick. The interior of it is over 7 feet tall inside the van. There is not another van in the world, I don't know if that's true or not, but there's not another van that I've ever been in that is 7 feet tall on the inside of the van. I'm only 6 feet tall. I don't need 7 feet, but you know what? When I'm in there, I'm like, how have I lived all my life without a 7 foot tall van on the inside? Like, this is great. My son's best friend plays basketball. He is 6'10". I want to do a video with him in this van, walking around using it, because you will see just how big this van is. So this is Noovo. They're a brand new company. They're made here in the United States. This is their prototype. We are going to be selling them, carrying them, taking orders on them. Very proud to kind of make that announcement here on this video, because we're always looking for something new. We're always looking for something better. And I'm not exaggerating when I tell you every week somebody calls me or brings a new van by that they want us to look at. And about 50 times a year, we say no. And then there's about 1 or 2 times a year that I say, you know what? That's pretty neat. I've never seen those. I want to be a part of this. And so this was one of those times. This is one of the times that I met Ben, who is the owner and one of the founders of Noovo. And I met Ben, I saw his van, I saw their vision, and I said, you know what? This is gonna be a great company, and this is gonna be a very cool van. So let's look at it real quick. I mean, this thing is almost 10 foot tall. It is 7 foot tall on the inside. There's not another van on the market there's not another company that is building on this high roof ProMaster. It is a full lithium, no propane, super luxurious, super high end on the inside. It really looks European and modern on the inside, but on the outside, it looks like a normal ProMaster. I mean, it has the upgraded wheels, running boards, awnings, solar, everything you'd imagine. No propane. I love the idea of not having propane. I just love it. I love a big lithium system, and I like the technology and the uniqueness of a Noovo. See, I say it wrong. Noovo. So let's jump around it. Let's walk all around it. I'm gonna show you what I know, which isn't a ton, but I'm gonna show you what I know about this Noovo. And I think that if you're looking for something that's a little taller, a little more space, and something unique, I think the Noovo should be at the top of your list. So the Noovo, as you can read right here, Noovo is French. I am not very adept in French. I did take Spanish in high school, and I'm married to a little Puerto Rican, so I know a little Spanish. I don't know a lot, but I definitely don't know any French. So this is the only French word that I know besides like bonjour. But it does mean new innovation, and I think that they hit the nail right on the head when they built this. This is newly innovative. So this is the prototype. So there's gonna be a few things different about their production models than this prototype. This is the best prototype I've seen. So I will say that. This is out of the hundreds of prototypes I've seen, this is the best one. And I'm gonna go through and tell you everything that is gonna be different between the prototype and production. They are taking orders now to potentially be done by the end of this year. We are, what are we in? We're in August right now, and thank God it's not 1,000 degrees out here. We are in August, so in the next 3 or 4 months, they are gonna be taking orders on these, or we are taking orders now. In the next 3 or 4 months is when the orders will be fulfilled. But let's walk around it. So obviously you have a high roof. It looks different. It doesn't look like the other ProMasters. It is almost 10 foot tall, or right at 10 foot, and the inside is 7 foot tall. Think of all the storage. Think of all the stuff you can do with that much room. So I do like, they have the option for the black wheels and the off-road tires. I really like that. This is a great running board, nice and sturdy, nice and big. Then as you're walking, it does have a cassette toilet, and it's a flushable cassette toilet, which is nice. And this is your gray water dump. So you pull the lever and the gray water will come out when you hook to a campground. There's the drain here, so you would just probably back up a little bit, hook it in there, pull the lever, and it comes out. What's cool about buying from Sunshine State RVs is that we teach you how to do all of this. You may say, Nick, I've never owned an RV before. I've never owned a van. I've never been in an RV, but it's a dream of mine. Well, it's a dream of mine too, for you to have one. And so what we do is we fly you here to Florida and we teach you. We spend as much time with you as you need to teach you how to use your new van. Then once you're done, for the first 2 nights, we put you up right here at Santa Fe Palms RV Resort. Beautiful campground, 5 minutes from our dealership. We put you up so that way you can test everything that we just taught you. Then if you have any issues, any questions you forgot, or something doesn't work right, which is very common, you come right back, we get you right in right away, and we help you through whatever issues you have. So we do not leave you hanging. We do not leave you stranded. We do not abandon you like an orphan. We are there with you the whole time you own the van. We guarantee service appointments within 5 days. We give you tech support over the phone, and we truly teach you how to do everything you need with your new van. So for instance, we will teach you that when you need to dump this, you will just, pull it like this. Let's see here. Maybe not. There you go. So you will unhook it, pull it out, and you will take it to a dump station. I always make a joke, you don't dump it in the bushes, you don't dig a hole and dump it. There is some solution you can pour in there and it dissolves the waste. There's bags you can put it in, and there's a formula in the bag that will dissolve the waste. You can put it in a dumpster totally legally, but that's not what this is. Right now, this is just a cassette toilet that you take and you dump somewhere. I have a very weak stomach. I have a very strong gag reflex. So if I even think there's human waste in there, I just start gagging. I just can't handle it. That is the way God created me. I don't know what to do about it. I've tried, but even having 4 kids, changing diapers did not change it. But this is part of life, and there's a book called Everyone Poops, and that is true. Everyone poops, and you gotta find something to do with it. So there is a cassette toilet, which is nice if you want a boondock. I did mention that this has lithium. This one has 660 amp hours of lithium. It also has 400 watts of solar with a 3,000 watt inverter. So this lithium system can run this air conditioner for 7 or 8 hours. They do have the option to have a double lithium. So you have 2 660 amp hour batteries. So altogether that would be 1,320, if I did my math correctly, 1,320 amp hours of lithium batteries, which is very impressive. And then you can run the AC for 12 to 14 hours. Currently, there's a Dometic AC on this one. It is not, the production models will have the Truma Avente air conditioner. I have been told that. It's a 110 Truma Avente air conditioner. It's the same AC that Chinook uses. It's the same AC that Coachman, Road Trek, most of the other big manufacturers are all using the Truma. My guy Hank Strange is a big fan of the Truma. He's one of their ambassadors, and I cannot say enough good stuff about the Truma air conditioner. And Noovo is going to be using it. They also use the 30 amp plug that you plug in right here. This is something that Corey, our guy at our dealership, will teach you how to use. When you are at the dealership, we will teach you how to do all of this. This is your water fill. It is locked, so nobody can fill your water for you. I mean, I kind of get it. Kinda. Like, who wants to fill your water for you? Who wants to steal? Like, there's a lock on here. Who wants to steal your cassette toilet? Like, really, who's going around stealing cassette cartridges? I'm not. I mean, somebody might have had their cassette cartridge stolen at some point in their life, and that's why they did that. So there's a lock on your water, there's a lock on the cassette toilet. It's funny, places are open 24 hours a day, they have locks on the doors. I don't understand that either, but you know what? To each his own, right? Very cool. This does have a tow hitch as well. Can tow 3,500 pounds. This ProMaster chassis has a surround camera, so there's a bird's eye view of it. You got cameras all the way around it, which are awesome. I am going to give you a sneak peek because I think the back of this van is very cool. So this is what you get when you go 7 feet tall. You get the potential to have 2 different areas in the back of this van, which I don't know why I shouldn't say that. I do know nobody else is building this. This is what's so unique and new innovation about this van, is that you have a nice big U-shaped dinette. You have a big table here to conduct business, to eat dinner on, to play cards on, to sit across and, you know, build community. The reason why people have RVs. But then you have a bed. This is an RV queen size bed right here. You press a button just like on the Revel, and this bed lowers to right here, and you have a true queen size bed that you keep set up all the time. When you're done sleeping, you get out of bed, you press a button, it goes all the way up, and now you have your dinette underneath again. And it can all be storage. It can be, there's storage back here. There's nice outdoor storage that goes all the way through there. There's an outside shower right here with hot and cold water. Very cool looking shower there. And then there's also a screen too. So you have a screen here that comes down to where you can have the screen down, doors open, be sleeping in the bed. Something else, you know, I got 4 kids. 2 of my kids have moved out already. They have flew the nest, what do they say? They flew the coop. 20 years old is a junior at University of Florida. My 18-year-old is a freshman at the University of Florida. He's actually playing football there this year, pretty exciting. Then I got a 15 and a 13-year-old. So I'm always looking at things through the lens of how does this work for my family, right? With 4 kids, this wouldn't have worked. With 2 kids, this can definitely work. I only have 2 kids at home. I can lower this about halfway, and I can have 2 kids sleeping on the bunk, and me and my wife can sleep down below. Or vice versa, me and my wife can sleep up top, and the 2 kids can sleep down below. There are 2 seat belts here as well, so you can seat 4. You can also sleep 4 without having a pop top, because you have the super high roof, which is very unique and very cool and unlike anything I've ever seen. So this thing lowers and you can have it. So anyways, this is just a sneak peek of the back. I love how they put the nice wood here, the nice wood there. They really dressed up this area. You know, there's storage things you can put on here. That's probably what I would do. I'd put some storage stuff on there. You know, my wife is a borderline hoarder, and she likes to take a lot of stuff with her everywhere we go. So because of that, I gotta have a bunch of cubbies and pockets and things, places for her to put things. Noovo is also working with RVer Gear. We love Peter at RVer Gear. They're a great company. And so they make a spare tire carrier, they make a box, they make a ladder. So you can order these option with all the RVer Gear stuff that you could ever imagine putting on it. As we're on the camping side, so this is where you camp, this is where you hang out, this is where you cook food, this is where you sit out at night around the campfire. You have a nice big awning with LED lights. You also have some plugs, you have a running board, you have different things, so very cool. You know, you can tell here, we'll talk about this when we get inside, these are dual pane acrylic windows that are awning style windows that do open up for when it rains. You can still have them open, and just to get a lot of, like, there's a nice breeze right now. This is very uncharacteristic of Florida, especially north central Florida. By the beach, yes, but here in the swamp, as they call it, this is very uncharacteristic to have a breeze. But when you have a breeze, you want to open these windows and feel that breeze inside the van. So very cool. I do like the wheels. Nice big running board. nice big awning. And then there again, I'll give you a little sneak peek before we jump in. When you are camping outside, I like having a table. So you have a table here. You do have a 110 plug there. So you can be cooking here. You can put a blender here and make pina coladas for everybody. You can put a speaker here and plug it in. You can cook. You know, I like to cook outside the van just because the van's a little small. I don't want all the smells in there. So I would bring my griddle or air fryer or something outside, and I would cook here to where I'm enjoying the outside, right? This is why you camp and why you RV, so you can come outside and really see it. But I like having this area here, very easy. And then there's also a screen. So this screen does protect you from bugs, and it keeps bugs out and it keeps your pets in typically. You know, I would say 90% of people that buy these have dogs. And so I know this, they could easily bust through the screen. Most of them can, but typically when there's a screen there, the dog's not coming outside. If you want to be out here and you want to keep your dog in, the screen does a good job of that. So that is the outside. I will walk in. They're going to do a better handle, he told me. So ignore the handle, but we will come in and I will show you just right off the bat. You can see just how nice and rounded and curved everything is. I mean, this is very European, modern looking. You don't see this a lot, and I love this look. So we're gonna jump in this Noovo here, and I'm gonna show you that if you're looking for something a little taller, if you're looking for a little more storage space, if you're looking for an RV queen size bed and a Dinette in a 20-foot Class B with a full lithium package and no propane, I would say this is a phenomenal option. Put it on your list. Make sure you see him. Right now, we are one of the only places in the country you can see it. We are one of his first official dealers in the United States. So I'm excited to get on the ground level and help Ben grow this company because they're new, they're innovative, and they're focused on bringing a high quality product to their customers. It's the same thing as Sunshine State RV. So let's jump inside and show you why you will love this van. Okay, so we are inside the tallest RV in the world that I have ever been inside of. And it is over 7 feet tall inside. I am 6 foot tall. There is easily more than a foot above me here. Lots of space. It just feels bigger. Even though it's the same width as other ProMasters, it just feels a lot bigger, which is great, right? I mean, the one thing people want in Class B vans is more storage, more space, but they want the smallest van possible. So this is 20 feet, 11 inches on a ProMaster, which is cool. It has all the newest ProMaster features like the adaptive cruise, the big nav screen, the cell phone charger, the digital rear view mirror, the 9-speed transmission, push button start, the blind spot assist, everything that the new ProMaster has, this ProMaster has, but it also has the high roof, which is great. It still has about 3,500 pounds of towing capacity, which is also good. But what's unique about this is how much storage you're able to put into it. So you have storage underneath the fridge. So you got nice big drawer there, nice big drawer here. Then, like I always talk about, an elevated fridge. It's not on the ground. It is elevated fridge and freezer. This is a Verdi Frigo, which is the same one Road Trek uses, a lot of other companies. Then a microwave, which is nice. A big wardrobe. Hey, I wonder if they gave me a few shirts. I hope one of these is my size. Look at that. Fancy Noovo shirts. Let's see, what size is this one? Large. I could probably fit into a large. But, you know, they kind of show you, this is where you hang your clothes, you know? And it's taller, it's bigger, lots of cool storage there. So, like I mentioned, this is the prototype. So this is the first one they built. Well, they built a few of them, but this is the first one that they've sold 10 or 15 other ones this year. We're going to be getting some here in the next couple months, which is very exciting. They're projecting to build a couple hundred next year. So we are very excited to be in on the ground level with Noovo on this journey with them. So one of the things that is going to be different, oh, look at that, another storage thing up top here. But something that's going to be different is they're going to put a convection microwave with an air fryer in the next ones, they told me. So this is one of the things that is going to be different. This is a small microwave. They are going to put a convection microwave. So you say, Nick, you're 6 foot tall and you can barely reach that storage. Look at what they did. You see this thing right here by your foot, Tim? This is a little step. So they made it to where you can move it, and now I can stand on it and I can reach storage. How genius is that? My 5-foot tall wife would never be able to reach that. She might struggle a little bit even with this step, but how cool is that? That they gave it to you, you can put stuff in it, but then when you need it, it's sitting there, and then you put it right back when you're done, and it has a perfect place. I gotta tell you, the first 3 days this van was here, I had no idea that was movable. So very cool. So some of the things that I like, some of the very unique things. I love the curved wood. I love how modern this looks. I like the little buttons for the lights and the little strips and the little European styling of the little LED lights here. Like, it's very, very unique. I like all of the wood that's around it. Like, they totally dressed this door up completely. So they gave you a shade, nighttime, but then, and I talk about this all the time, the Novas have them, some of the Travados have them. I love, oh, whoops, that's open. I love these awning style windows. I think awning style windows are the best invention. I mean, I just think that it makes such a difference on a van. I don't know if it was available on a van, I would only buy that van if I had those awning style windows. That's me personally. But I really like this rounded. So they sunk the induction stove. So you have a nice porcelain looking marble counter here. Lots of storage here. I mean, dovetail drawers, nice solid cabinetry, true soft closing. Same thing here. Now this is a big drawer. And then this is a really big drawer. I mean, that's a big old drawer. So to have a 20-foot RV, to have this type of storage is really nice. So they give you a little trash can, a nice big cabinet there. There is a filter system in the entire coach, so the water filtration is right there. You do have a deep square sink with a cover, hot water, cold water. That's drinkable water there. That's from the filter. Look at that. It lights up when you turn it on. How cool is that? I love that thing. Towel rack, LED lights. Also another storage compartment here. And there again, if I couldn't reach it, I'd grab my trusty little step, come over here, and just stand up in it. So very cool how they do that. So right above you here are some of the controls. So this is the Victron energy thing here. This is for your Rixson hot water heater, and this is for your power awning. And these are both for lights there. So outside lights and different lights. So like that, I like the flooring. It is waterproof. It is a very durable marine quality type of flooring. So one of the biggest things you're gonna see about having a 7-foot tall roof is this bathroom. So most bathrooms, side bathrooms, when you're in it, you gotta squish because the side of the wall here kind of comes down, and I'm kind of squished a little bit. And this one here, lots of room. Brandon is one of the guys that works with us, is 6'4". He got in here no problem. Austin, one of our salespeople, 6'3", 6'4", same thing. No problem at all to stand up in this van and in this bathroom. So I love the space, plenty of width here. You got hot water, you got a shower, nice teak floor, nice cassette toilet that when you press the button, it flushes, so it feeds water. And then you do have some privacy, which is very nice. So nice bathroom. I love the idea of having a tall bathroom. So you do got some different types of storage, which I think is nice. It's not cookie cutter, just little tiny shelves. Same thing here, different types. You can put bottles of wine here. You can put lots of things. I don't know. What do people store in these things? My wife will find anywhere that there's available storage. My wife will find a spot and put something. I even like this. I mean, this is a nice, cool piece of storage here. Lit up storage, which is nice. So this is cool, right? This is unique. Lots of storage going high, the curved walls, the curved cabinets. I love the curved everything. Now, this is what I was blown away with. Two things. So if you're just two people camping, obviously you have the front seats, which right now are black fabric. In the production models, they will be leather seats to match the van. If you're just two people camping and you don't want bunk beds, you just want normal beds, this can be a U-shaped dinette. So you can walk around here and perfect, right? Lots of space. You have a U-shaped dinette. You have solid wood here. You got cubbies there with plugs and charging ports. 32-inch smart TV, nice big awning style windows there, awning style windows there, nice big windows here, lights, everything. This is a great area to eat dinner, to work. I mean, Tim, if you're editing videos and you're on the road, Tim's my camera guy who's behind me. If you're editing videos and you're on the road, you can sit here with your laptop. You can shoot it up to the screen right there because everything is now can be broadcasted and plugged in and work remote. And this will work, I mean, there's optional Starlink on here. So this will work perfect that you can sit here. I mean, look how big this is. This is a serious table, nice and big. You can work, you can eat, you can play cards, you can hang out. You can move it so that way you can move through very easily. But this is a really, really nice big U-shaped dinette. Now, then you have the U-shaped dinette for eating and hanging out. Then when you want to go to bed, you lower the bed and you can go to sleep. And I'm going to show you that right now. What else is cool is there's some storage here. So there's storage here. And I love how it's rounded, right? It kind of reminds me of an airplane, the little storage compartments above your head in your airplane. So, you know, it's rounded. You got nice big storage cabinets there. Same thing here. It's rounded. And you got two nice big storage cabinets there. So 2 people, they use this as a dining area. They use that as an office, as a card playing place. Then, oh, honey, it's 10 o'clock at night. It's time for bed. Let's go to bed. I don't feel like making the bed up. Oh, guess what? You don't have to. All you have to do is press a button, and now your queen size bed is fully made up. You take this little ladder, just like this. You hook the ladder, just like this, and voila. You can climb in bed and sleep. So you have a light here. So I'm gonna turn it on. There we go, light there. You got light here. So you can get in bed here and sleep. There again, 6 foot tall. I fit in the bed. It is a queen size bed. So you have lots of space. You have the air conditioner right above you. And you can leave this bed fully made up and not have to take it down, not have to make it every night, not have to deal with that. And you can see out the windows there. You can see out the windows here. And this is great. I gotta tell you, this is probably the most comfortable bed I've ever laid in a Class B van. This is pretty awesome. So full queen size bed. So now you wake up, my wife can stay sleeping. I can crawl down and I can get out of bed, use the bathroom, come up here, hang out in this little office area right here. So this is what I would do. I would then wake up. I'd let my wife continue to sleep. I would wake up right here. And there's a little desk area right here. I'd sit here with my laptop. I'd work, plug it in, drink my coffee, hang out. In the production model, there's gonna be a little more space here, they said. You can even sit right here like this if you want. You can put your laptop right there and you can, you know, hang out, watch TV, do whatever while your significant other is still sleeping. So that's what you do if you're 2 people. Now, let's play this out if you have 2 kids or 1 kid or even 3 kids. There's 2 seat belts back there, so the kids can ride on there. What you would do is you would raise this up about there. So you have bunk beds. So you got beds down here and beds up here. And I'm gonna show you how much room you have here. So you're going to bed when it's set up like a bunk bed and you crawl in bed. Obviously, it's gonna be a little closer to the ceiling because down below, you have 2 kids sleeping. Up top, there's still enough room. I could comfortably sleep like this, no problem at all. And I can have my 2 kids sleeping down below, and I will show you exactly what that looks like too. So it's a power lowering table. So you press a button and it lowers. Once it gets all the way down, it's not the fastest table in the world, but once it gets down, you can make this into a king size bed down here, even a little bigger than the top. So what you would do is let it go all the way, just like this, lay those down. So this looks better. So now I have a king size bed. Let's see how we can get this to fit in. There we go. Now you have a king size bed here, and look how big this is. Dude, lots of space. You know, you can even move this thing here. Lots of space. So now you have bunk beds. So you have the queen size bed up there, and then let's just call it another queen size bed here. I feel like this is a little bigger here than the one up front, but I'm 6 foot tall, plenty of space. And this is what is ingenious about this high roof, is that you have 2 separate sleeping situations. 2 people can be sleeping there, 2 people can be sleeping there very, very comfortably. So when you're ready to go to bed, you wake up, you just lift this up with a button, and then you can do the same down below. We'll remove the cushions. I'm gonna show you guys how easy this is, because I want you to realize that this is a big part of this RV here. This is not just something that, oh, it's cool bunk beds. No, there's no other Class Bs like this. I mean, between the nice cabinetry, the lithium system, the innovation of the high roof, the extra space. I mean, the stuff that Noovo is doing, they're building this here in America, all of it totally here. They have their factory in Las Vegas. This is, I mean, this is great. I absolutely love this U-shaped dinette back here. I can definitely see myself hanging out back here and being very comfortable working, hanging out, doing anything. So I'm a big fan. We are brand new dealers of them. We are their first dealer to like sign up and commit to buy these, which is pretty exciting. We're going to be, doing everything we can to help Noovo get off the ground and get started. They've been making RVs the last 5 years. They have been selling them factory direct. Now they're going the dealer route. So, there will be some other dealers around, but obviously everyone who's watching this knows that Sunshine State RVs is the best dealer you want to deal with. So we will deliver this for free to your house. We will fly you here, pick you up at the airport, bring you here, teach you how to use it, put you up at this campground for the first 2 nights, guarantee you service appointments, tech support, free Harvest Host memberships. There's so much that comes with buying an RV from Sunshine State RVs. And the fact that we only deal in Class Bs, we don't deal in anything else, so we know exactly what to do, how to do it, and how to take care of the Class B customer. So I do want to say, I was excited about this. You can tell I'm jumping up and down, doing all kinds of stuff in here. This is very cool. Very, very cool. I'm sure in the next year or two, other manufacturers will be building on this high top chassis. But as of today, Noovo is the only RV manufacturer building on it. And this is RVIA certified, fully financeable, insurable, everything. So no, just because they're new, they have done everything they need to do to make this the way it's supposed to be. But they're a great company. We fully, we are big believers in this style. This is very unique. They do make a light, which isn't a pop top, which isn't a high top, but it's a normal top, and they do make a pop top. So they do have 2 other floor plans. This is the first one we got. We're going to be carrying all 3 of them. So thank you for watching. Thank you for putting your trust in us. And like I said, people bring us RVs all the time to check out. Every once in a while, we get excited about one, and this is one that we got excited about. So I hope you are equally as excited as I am after watching this video. Thanks for watching.